Hi good people, welcome back to Freedom with Fridah. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Fridah NGUKU and this is the best place for you, so subscribe and join the family. Now let's talk about YouTube, and I'm here to give you my own experience so you can learn from it. You don't have to go through the same mistakes when you're starting your YouTube channel, or just in case you're still doing your YouTube. There's some things that I wish I knew before I started my channel, or I wish I knew the moment I started my channel. So today I am here to be some kind of a teacher, teaching you from my own experience. So 5 things that I wish I knew before I started my channel. And before we do that, hit the subscribe button right here so you join the family, and the bell next to it so you get notification every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for your support, and let's get on to this video. So I'm going to give you 5 major things that I wish I knew, and I'm requesting you to hold on to the last bit of this video because the last one is what you don't want to miss. Okay, great. Now, first mistake I did is to do a sub for sub. If you're a YouTuber, you already know what sub for sub is, or if you're one person who's just started a channel, you know what it means to be like, oh, sub for me and I'll sub for you, like just sub for sub. So this is what I used to do before I hit 500 subscribers. So I'll get someone's phone, a friend, whoever it is, get onto YouTube. If you don't have internet, I'm very willing to give you my hotspot. So I'll get to my YouTube channel, to YouTube, type there Fridah NGUKU and just hit subscribe button and the bell next to it, and just close YouTube and move on. And guys, I didn't know how bad this is. YouTube has really changed. So if you're just doing a sub for sub and you're not watching my videos, then what happens is YouTube comes back and takes off all those subs. Yes, it does that, guys. It is that serious. So there are those days I'll be like, today I want to hit this certain number of subscribers on my channel. So I'll be like, I'm looking for 10 subscribers. And then I used to be all over karaoke. So I'll get onto people's phone and just subscribe and hit my target, like 10, assuming I'm at 200. So I'll get to 210 subscribers. And then I'll still sleep excited. Yay, I hit my 210 subscribers. Then I'll wake up in the morning and I have 202. And I'm like, okay guys, are you guys unsubscribing? Like, why would you do that? Only to realize later, and this I got to understand actually last month, that sub for sub doesn't work. That YouTube ensures that for someone to subscribe to your channel, they have watched your videos and they've liked your videos, or they've liked your content, or they've liked you, whatever the case, but at least there's some liking, there's some connecting they've had with you for them to hit that subscribe button. So when you get someone's phone and just subscribe, it means you're just adding subscription that don't matter, they're not organic. So YouTube is trying to restrict that, and what it does is, if you've not watched my video and you just hit subscribe, guys, then it's gonna remove it. So you find that you've been having 300 subscribers and you wake up one day and you have 290 and you're like, what is happening? So you'd rather have your subscribers growing slowly, okay, than have your subscribers going up and then going down. That's my advice. So avoid sub for sub. Get genuine subscribers. Do the best content you can out there. Let people watch your content. And if you don't have time and you want to subscribe so you can follow up later, then let your viewers know that they can watch at least 1 to 2 minutes of your videos before they hit that subscribe button. I hope that makes sense. So that was the first thing that I wish I knew, because it was really very discouraging to have 200 and then wake up to 190 or 180 or 197. When you're starting your YouTube channel and you're growing, losing 1 subscriber feels like hell. So the second thing that I wish I knew is that nobody really cares about your story until they know you. Like, nobody really cares about who you are. Your story doesn't make sense to anybody until you make it. It doesn't apply only on life issues, it also applies on YouTube. So my first video was all about things that changed me. And I realized that when you're starting your channel, you don't want to start with videos that are so onto you, like, oh, meet me, oh, come with me today for my shopping, oh, you meet my sister. We don't know you, sis. We don't know you, my brother. We do not know you. And to be frank enough, we don't really care. People out here don't really care until you make it. So I realized that when you're starting your channel, you need to focus on topics that are not really so centered onto you as Fridah, you as a YouTuber. Do topics of like making a bun, how to make a bun, how to cook chapati, how to shop for your house, how to make your bed sitter, how to arrange your one bedroom, topics that general people can just relate with. Because when you start to say, what changed me, who are you? Why would I be interested to know what changed you, yet I don't even know who you were before you changed? So if I was to do this same video years to come, when I have, let's say, 10,000 subscribers or even 50,000 subscribers, the kind of traffic I'll get there is more, and people connect with me more. People would be interested to know that, because by then they already know me, so they want to know who I was before they knew me. So focus on topics that are general, topics that will get people not really getting to ask who are you or why should I be interested, because frankly nobody cares. And let's get on to the third point, which I wish I knew before I started my YouTube channel. Monetization qualifications, guys. When I started my channel, I knew that you needed 1,000 subscribers, at least that I knew. But what I didn't know is that you needed 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized, and for the last 12 months. So that means if you have one video that goes for 1 hour, you need 4,000 people to watch your video from start to end for you to get to that hours of watch time. Guys, you can imagine how many people click out of a 10 minutes video. That is even much. There are people even click out of a 4 minutes video. So you can imagine if you're doing a 5 minutes video, then you need, I think, 24,000 people to watch your video from start to end for you to be able to get to your 4,000 hours of watch time. That's how it is. It is not easy, but it is achievable. So the more you do more videos and the more you retain people onto your channel so they can watch a little bit more, the better for you. It means you're getting more hours of watch time. Now the other bit is that 4,000 hours of watch time must and should have accumulated for the last 12 months. Let me explain that. If you did a video, today we're in March as you see this, assuming you did your first video in April, okay, or March last year, and the first video that you did went viral, okay, and you got so many hours of watch time, assuming you even hit let's say 4,000 hours of watch time. It got 4,000 hours of watch time. Then after that, you are not getting like many views or many hours of watch time, and you're not hit like 1,000 subscribers. So in May, you hit your 1,000 subscribers and you're like, yay, let me apply. So you apply because you have 1,000 subscribers, only to realize if they calculate backward, the video that had many views that got you to the 4,000 hours of watch time was in March. So meaning if you calculate 12 months from now, it goes to April. Does that make sense? So meaning they start calculating your watch hour from April to now, meaning you lost your other 4,000 hours of watch time. It is that serious, guys. I wish they would just say just hit 4,000 hours of watch time, but now they put another condition of 12 months. Like I said, YouTube is more business nowadays, so you have to be very careful. So I wish I knew more about that, because I would have put my video in such a way that I try and get the watch time fast, because in my case, I think getting subscribers is easy than getting the watch time, because you could get people subscribing and they never ever come to watch your videos. So you could get people watching your videos and they don't watch to the end, or they just watch a few seconds and they're not watching anymore. And they might have subscribed, by the way, they might have subscribed and they never come to your channel again. That means they rarely watch your videos, so it means you're not getting watch time. So you need to put yourself in a position where you're getting more of watch time also, as much as you're growing your subscribers. Okay, because the subscribers doesn't matter how long, but the watch time has to be limited to 12 months from when you're applying for your monetization. I hope that makes sense. So the good thing is you can always check that on your YouTube studio. You can always check that. You go to monetization and they'll tell you that you have this amount of subscribers and this is your watch time, and you can always put there the last 365 days. That means 1 year, and they'll tell you how many you have, or how many you have to go, or how many you need to be able to hit that target. So I wish I knew that before I started, because I would have strategized my videos to ensure that I get more watch time. Now, point number 4 is very serious. Copyright music, guys. If you're keen enough and you've watched my channel, you realize that I used to do karaoke music and I would post it on my channel, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. So when I realized I've reached my monetization qualifications, guys, I was like, let me apply. And then I did more research before I applied, only to realize that copyright issues could delay your monetization process. So what I did is I went back to my channel, and all the music that had the copyright, deleted everything. And the good thing is, the moment you upload a video and there's a copyright issue, it tells you there's a copyright issue, so you're able to know. And I knew that, I just didn't know it was a big deal, you know. So I deleted them. And one thing I've realized is, when you delete a video, you don't lose the watch time of your channel. So before you apply for that monetization, guys, just delete any video that has a copyright issue, because they might reject your application or they might delay it, and you don't want to get there, especially after working so hard to get there. You don't want to get to a point where now you're applying and you're not getting monetized. Okay, so copyright issues, guys, don't use other people's music onto your channel. And if you're using it, make sure it's just a snippet of it, like it doesn't last for more than 8 seconds. Like, don't let it go more than 8 seconds. And when you upload and you realize there's a copyright, you'd rather not upload and work on it than upload and later on you're like, now I can't be monetized. And the other thing is, you could be monetized with a copyright, assuming something happens and you get monetized with a copyright, and then 2 years later that same video goes viral and you get 1 million views or billions of views. Guys, guess what? You don't earn from that. All the money goes to the owner of that music. So you don't want to regret later, guys. Don't put any, even if you're very small and you're like, but I have very few views right now, the very few guys are watching my channel. That could change in a year or even months, and you get to 1 million views and you're like, oh god, this is money literally going away from me. So avoid copyright music. And my last point is, which is the mistake I did, don't niche down your content early on your channel. And don't listen to people, guys. People who are out here who don't even know anything about YouTube. They've never started their channel and they're like, we need to know what you're doing. And they rarely actually watch your videos. Do you. That's my word. Just do you. When you're starting, don't niche down, because sometimes you'll be like, I want to do this kind of content. Unless you're really very sure that, and especially if you're like someone who does cooking stuff, and then you niche down to that completely, and then you're like, now, okay, this thing is growing slowly. You know, it's taking really much time. And then you're like, let me go to other things. My point is, explore. Do random videos, but make sure you're putting whatever you love to do or whatever you're thinking of your channel should be about inside there. Like, throw once in a while a video there about your things. If case example, I do talk videos, I do about motivation, self-empowerment, self-development, self-growth, entrepreneurship, and a little bit of music. That is all my channel was all about, and I tried to really focus on that. And I realized sometimes you have to do the right thing. You have to know the right thing. Sometimes you have to do the necessary. Okay, so if you can once in a while put a video that is really doing good on YouTube, so you can grow faster and cap that monetization part, so you can now move on, because at that point not many people really know you. You're trying to grow that, so again your audience will tell you what they love most about your channel. So explore and experiment with different things that you can do. Lifestyle, you can do fitness, you can do whatever it is, but things that you love to do, because again, just because you're doing fitness doesn't mean it's only fitness that you're passionate about. The other things that you could incorporate there. So incorporate everything in and then try and see how that turns out. Then with time you can niche down to whatever it is that you want to work for you. Great. And I hope those 5 tips help you guys not to make the same mistakes I did, so you can focus and grow your channel pretty fast. Because at the end of it all, guys, we want to be able to talk to somebody. You know, you need to grow your your subscribers, you need to grow your views so guys can be watching you, so you don't sit down there and talk and be like, but they're not people. That growth is necessary for your motivation, and we all are looking forward to that. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Always speak well of yourself. Stay focused this quarantine. Stay positive, and see you on the next one.